Hey guys, you're in a pile of boxes and my iPhone flashlight is lighting this shot. Grace and I are moving today. I don't have a tripod or any of my equipment. It is what it is.
Wow, Ashley, you are so cute. You're a cute girl. If you weren't a lesbian and you'd like to take the D, I'd totally dick you down. Oh, wait a second, you're an SJW? Oh, fuck. Well, you know that old saying, don't stick your dick in crazy? Yeah, I would never, ever stick my dick in you. I did not know idiots were allowed to write books. I mean, seriously. Uh, what are her credentials besides being a YouTuber? I really don't know this chick very well. Maybe she has some gender studies, and I guess, her book's about that, so maybe she has those credentials. But I mean, like, what are her credentials? I mean, what are her credentials for not being an idiot? That's what I want to know. And also, I know crazy people are allowed to write books, and I truly honestly believe that you're a crazy person. And anyone who, I guess, thinks the way you do, they are also crazy people. And I am going to explain that to you now in this video.
So I wrote a book. I did it, it's done, it's getting ready to print. I put my blood, sweat, and tears into making it as good as I could.
You put your blood, sweat, and tears into a book you call The ABCs of LGBT. Are you serious? It sounds like a book made for children, and you made it for adults.
And I'm not gonna lie, I am so proud of it.
I really think this chick does ecstasy before every video she makes, because her facial movements and her eyes are like void of life, but at the same time very intent. And it's fucking crazy. And I think that's why these people might be nuts, is they did like a bunch of drugs and then they just never came back to reality.
It comes out October 25th, so soon, but the more people who pre-order it now, the more likely it'll actually end up physically on shelves in stores.
God, let's hope not. Please, if there isn't actually a God, please do not let her book end up on shelves, because I don't want the world to end. It almost seems like this would be like a new volume of the Newspeak. Man, if this is what the patriarchy has come to, it's fucking up.
Can you even imagine a book on gender and sexual diversity in mainstream retail?
Actually, yes, I can. I watched this movie and I read this book called 1984, and it really gives me a vivid picture of it. And also, little children are gonna read this dumb, indoctrinating bullshit, even though you made it for adults, and I guess let's say teenagers. You probably made it for those people, and I know in the back of your mind you probably also made it for children, which should be illegal. It should be a form of psychological torture or some kind of psychological abuse, because this is some kind of fucking terrible shit that you are doing to children to make them brainwashed into thinking this shit is real, because it's not.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, I bet. Abusing children and indoctrinating them until people like you can gain supremacy, even though you have equality now, but you just want your fucking supremacy. Yeah, I bet that is pretty cool to you.
So if you're thinking about ordering it, don't think, just do.
Yeah, guys, I'm helping spread our supremacy, so give me fucking money.
Just do. Now I'm gonna tease you with a bunch of cool things in the book. Would you like to see the cover? Oh, I love it.
Now, as you can see, she made the book for adults, but she also, I don't know if she did it maliciously, but it is also targeted to children, as you can tell. And these people are grown children. I mean, she tells you later, or she's about to tell you, that the guy who created the cover art is a transsexual. And yeah, it looks like a fucking child made that.
The gorgeous cover was designed by an amazing artist named August, who happens to be trans. Which brings me to the next awesome aspect of the book. It's a giant collaboration of over 40 LGBT plus voices, 3 organizations, and another book. The orgs include Gender Spectrum, Everyone is Gay, and Trans Student Educational Resources.
Well, good thing those organizations and books and people helped you fact check because they must be brimming with knowledge, with facts and knowledge, just busting at the seams.
These organizations, plus the gender book, reviewed all the info in the text in order to help me make sure I made everything as accurate and sound as I could. Some of your favorite bloggers also helped edit the content, including these lovely faces. And throughout the text, there are also over 40 personal stories from some very different and diverse LGBT plus people, most who have cool YouTube channels I linked to. Here, you might recognize some.
Excuse me. Oh my god. I just got really sick. Oh man. Those people were ugly. Oh, I'm sorry, man. I really don't try. I try so hard not to ad hominem, but I hate these people just so fucking much. I cannot stand their stupidity. Because the thing is, I was bullied as a high school student. And I really truly have like the mindset of an SJW. The way that I think, I can think like them because I went through this that type of, I call it psychological torture. But at the same time, I still understand that my feelings do not trump other people's rights. And I just can't stand that these people are so locked in that victimhood status that they cannot see past their own ignorance. I mean, let's say I were to go to university and I were to find a bunch of other people who had been bullied, and I'm like, hey, look, we're going to start a group and we're going to create a safe space for people who have been bullied where no one else can be around us. It's just our little safe space. Now, do you hear the ridiculousness of that statement? That people who have been bullied, we should all be in one little area where no one else can be around us. Now, how is that any different than being gay or lesbian or any of that shit? Because you're still a victim when you've been bullied, but at the same time, it still sounds ridiculous when you say it that way, right? That if you've been bullied, you should be away from everyone, not just bullies, I guess. So it sounds ridiculous, but yet these LGBT, QRS, whatever, motherfuckers, and black people, they can all be segregated from the world because they need their little safe space to get away from all of it. Do you see how these people are crazy? This is the craziness that I'm trying to speak out against, and hopefully there's a lot more people trying to speak out against this. I know there is online, but I feel like these people are truly gaining ground with children, and that's the bad thing. And that's another thing that makes them crazy is they want to indoctrinate these fucking children, and they want to, make children think that they're trans. They want children to think that they're trans and shit like that when they're like 3. No one at the age of 3 is fucking trans. Oh, man.
It's kind of exciting that through just one book, over 40 LGBT plus voices become published authors. And these voices are ace, arrow, trans, non-binary, same-gender loving, and more. Back to August's amazing art skills. Aside from the cover, he also did all the illustrations that pepper the pages. Would you like to see a few of the super neat doodles and infographics? Cute, 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 cute.
Okay, and this is where the truly crazy comes in. Do you see this person? This drawing of a black guy, it looks like, with missing an arm. They have these people who think that they want parts of their body to be cut off because I don't know, they're too whole or something. I really don't understand it. But there are people out there who want to cut pieces of their bodies off, and they think that these people are sane. Oh man. Oh, I don't even know how to describe just the craziness of it. But this is where I'm going to end it because I really can't take this anymore. It's hurting my fucking brain. Who in their right fucking mind wants to cut off their limbs? And maybe that's not what this is about. Maybe this is about abled bodies or disabled bodies. Maybe that's what this picture is about. But there are fuckers out there who want to cut off their limbs because God knows why. I can't figure it out. But anyway, I'm fucking tired of this shit. Later.